So with our new gloves and the grommet hole, we decided we were going to do a new trigger snap glove holder.
That's genius. What we're gonna do today is we are gonna take you through on how to make the glove holder, start to finish. We're trying something new today on how we're doing our videos. We're not sure if it's gonna work out, but we're gonna try it anyway, so it doesn't kind of matter. But what we're gonna do, so we have recently gotten in, actually go grab our new gloves. Go grab our new gloves. So we decided that we were gonna do new gloves. We're super pumped on our gloves. There's so many things that you could do with these gloves. They're great for all kinds of things. One of the things that they're great for is pretending you're a doctor. You can pretend you're a doctor all day long with these gloves. But you could also motorcycle ride. You could horseback ride. You could shovel dirt. Or if you had to dispose of a body, you could dispose of a body with these gloves. With that being said, then we got to thinking, because our gloves, we put a grommet on them. Show them the grommet. We put this grommet on them. And so with the grommet, you can hook them onto your belt. But how are you going to do that? How are you going to hook on the grommet and your belt?
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
Yes.
What's your idea?
I think we should go over here. So with our new gloves and the grommet hole, we decided we were going to do a new trigger snap glove holder.
That's genius.
Thanks. You open your little clasp, think, and then we put them in the grommet hole. Wait for it. Wait for it. It gets so much better. And dun, 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 watch.
Haters are going to say I'm just trying to film your butt.
I'm ready for anything. Digging holes, hiding bodies.
Whatever it takes.
Not gonna lose my gloves.
So what we're going to do today is we are going to take you through on how to make the glove holder, start to finish. Also, there'll be a link in the description below of our website where you can find the gloves and the glove holder. But it is the best day of the week.
Monday, baby. It's really
Mondays. Which what?
It's hard coming up with new ways to
Say Monday.
So it is Monday,
Monday.
the day that we upload our leather videos.
It sure is.
I'm Byron.
I'm Candace.
Let's get into something rad. We need to straighten out this edge right here. So with our glove holders, we will make a piece that folds over, and you can follow along and do this at home. And then this piece will fold over like that. So this will go over your belt. This is where our trigger snap will be. But now that we know our height and all that, we are going to mark where this is at, right there. Then we're gonna also mark, we need to trim up a little of this right there and right there. Reason we're trimming that up is our trigger snap that we're gonna be using is a rounded 1/2 inch base trigger snap, and we want it to be able to fit inside of that. So now we're going to get that piece. We want about that much taken out, but it's the right way for me. And now that folds over perfectly so that when we actually get our trigger snap in there, sit perfectly right in there. Okay, let's get that off. Now the next step of what we're gonna do on this is we are going to get our Saddleman groove tool to adjust this for our width that we want. And I think we're gonna go, yeah, we'll probably go about right there. I think that looks great. And then we'll tighten that back up. You can also get the Saddleman's groove tool on our website. And we're just gonna follow all the way around. Do your best in the curve here. Get it right there. Now we're gonna round that out. I always like to kind of round it out before I connect it so that I know exactly where it's at. Come back over here, do this side. This one is a fun, easy, simple project for you guys to do at home. Now we're gonna get our edge beveler. We're gonna start with the back side. We're gonna get all the edges of this bevel down. We want that nice, professional look. And beveling is definitely one of those things that helps with a nice professional look. And I'm actually super excited for next week's video. Next week's video, we are going to be cleaning and conditioning a bench seat out of, I think it's a 1955 International truck. So that should be pretty rad. This always makes the project look that much more rad. So when I'm done with this, we're gonna get it wet. It's always, leather works better when it's wet. And then we're gonna put our logo on it. Okay, now what we need, so since we have this one already made, I actually have a template for this. But since this one's already made, we're just gonna line it up and we're gonna push down, and that leaves our imprint right there so that we know where to punch a hole. And then on the back side, this actually, if you put it right to the end, a little pro tip for you, you could actually just mark that through, and there's our hole. Oh, hey, there's Candace.
Hey.
Okay, and we just have this basic arbor press that we got from, I think we actually got this from Harbor Freight.
Probably. One more press.
Awesome. Okay, let's see how that turned out. Perfect. So there's a, you know the comedian Eddie Murphy?
Of course.
So Eddie Murphy did a stand-up show. I can't remember if it was Raw or Delirious.
Oh, wow.
But he's pretending to be Mr. T. And he says, "Hey, boy, Hey, boy, you look mighty fine in them jeans.
Oh, wow.
And you look mighty fine in them jeans, babe.
Thanks.
And Mr. T, if you're saying that to my woman, I swear. Oh, I swear.
You don't need to oversaturate it, but make sure that you get it in the leather. Let it rub it in.
Yeah, rub it in good.
Okay, make sure you get your edges.
You don't want to miss the edge.
That's the, yeah.
And get the tip. What?
Wow. Okay, we're gonna seal it.
Well, how long does it take to dry? 2 hours
2 and
later.
2. What is that? The dating
Chuck
game?
Woolry. We'll be
2?
back in 2 and 2.
2 hours later.
We're back from it drying.
Here we are. He said he's gonna get my good angle. Make sure that you're sealing even. Don't over rub. You don't want to rub this in. So you can see you just want like a nice sheen.
Oh, that does look very nice.
Thank you. It is nice.
And now that it's all sealed, we have to wait again.
2 and 2.
We'll be back in 2 and 2. That's pretty.
2 hours later.
Well, there you have it, everybody. How to make a glove holder for your belt and for the new B Diamond Leather WW1 leather gloves. Now, you can find the glove holders and these gloves at bdiamondleather.com.
.com.
We love that you guys are here with us. This is honestly, we've been having such a fun time on our journey together. And we're grateful that you guys tune in every week for our shenanigans. And then also for our What's in Your Garage segment. Some people might not understand the radness going on because we've had a couple people complain about us saying rad.
We're confusing. We're not here to tell you that we make sense.
But nonetheless, it's still pretty rad. So we're grateful for everyone that loves what we do and loves the rad counter. Don't forget that next week we are going to be doing something that we both are excited about doing. We're taking our buddy Cam's 1955 International truck that he's slowly been working on to turn it into a rad mobile welder, a rad mobile welding unit. But we're going to be restoring his original seat that's in it. And it's in pretty good shape. It's pretty rad.
It's going to be fun.
So, I'm Byron.
I'm Candace.
We're B Diamond Leather. Have a rad day, everybody.